In the current poly-crisis environment, a multifaceted approach is required to address the various issues threatening humanity's prosperity, starting with the environment. The Earth deserves more protection, as it is right now being destroyed through human-led activities resulting in pollution, degradation, and more. There is no planet B, and we must act accordingly. Currently, only a third of young people are optimistic about the future of our long-term sustainability, indicating a dire need for unprecedented change and action. In 2021, a report by Plan International revealed that 82% of young people don't know how their government is tackling climate emergency. In 2023, a survey of 10,000 people aged 16 to 25 from 10 different countries revealed that 45% feel climate change negatively impacted their day-to-day life, especially due to uncertainties in governance. This eco-anxiety can show in similar ways to other forms of anxiety or distress. From behavioral issues, aches and headaches, to feeling out of control or in danger, eco-anxiety can have a lasting effect on the well-being of young people. In 2024, a new precedent for climate change in human rights law was set when the European Court of Human Rights ruled that the Swiss government's climate policies violated human rights. The judgment said that the right to a private and family life meant that states are obliged to protect their citizens from the serious adverse effects of climate change. All these demonstrate the importance of policy, governance, and law in protecting the environment, which is very much vital to daily life. When asked about what matters most in the future, most youth may select environmental or climate issues as their main choice due to their impact on daily lives. This choice is shared by the founder, who became more interested in sustainability, environmental problems, and climate change as she learned how human activities are negatively impacting society and even animals. This made her want to be a part of the solution. Growing up, she once saw a turtle struggling with plastic near the edge of the beach. Feeling its pain, she helped remove the plastic from the turtle and let it swim freely in the ocean. Watching it swim out from the shore, she saw the beauty of nature and appreciated how a small move could impact animals, the planet, and the environment. Her peers would share her love for animals, and seeing how they are being threatened and endangered by human activities such as climate change made her want to fight for a better planet where all animals could thrive and live freely. Further, the founder and her circle became interested in sustainability and other environmental problems to help the world thrive and blossom again. Blossoming Minds was founded as a result of this commitment to climate action, with a focus on the advancement of law and governance to deliver systems-level change. Leveraging on its custom-designed Blossoming framework, which tackles the 10 key areas of law to deliver climate justice, including broaden, environmental justice law, legitimize, deforestation and land use law, orient, pollution control and emissions law, strengthen, climate finance law, secure, water law, observe, natural resources law, modify, food law, improve, energy and renewable energy law, navigate, international environment law, guard, ESG, environment, social and governance, and sustainability law. The organization aims to, through a multi-series media advocacy campaign, conferences, and other activities, provide a platform for all youth to learn and experience the power of law to address climate change. Law and order are core to the foundation of long-term sustainability, and Blossoming Minds aims to advance the democratization and adaptation of this philosophy. The organization aims to continue expanding its impact through growing its network of partners, supporters, and advocates to educate and empower more youth to strengthen green governance in their local communities. We seek to engage 500 youth from 25+ countries and localize 10+ solutions over the next 3 years. to drive collective action. We welcome your participation and engagement.
Welcome to the first episode of Blossoming Minds. My name is Elise Z and I'm in grade 10 based in Hong Kong. Thank you for joining us as we enter an important era. As you have seen in the introductory video, our ambition is straightforward. The Earth deserves more protection as it is right now being destroyed, and we must take action. To ensure that we empower anyone to take charge in this area, our team has developed a 10-step blossoming framework as a blueprint for all to follow. Why blossoming, you may ask? First, the knowledge on the current climate crisis is clear. However, we as a whole are not listening to a sufficient extent. Second, each year humanity continues to make short-sighted decisions that further demises our planet, exacerbated by those who even do so through illegal means. Third, as individuals, we must explore new depths of understanding, compassion, collaboration, commitment, and more in this collective journey of delivering climate justice through strong willpower and governance. In our first episode, we kick off with the first letter B of blossoming. The B stands for Broadening Environmental Justice Law. Have you ever wondered why environmental justice law is the first area we as a collective need to address? First, let's start with empowerment and advocacy. By engaging in promoting environmental law, youth can voice their concerns and ideas, shaping future legalization that addresses critical issues like climate change, pollution, and biodiversity loss. Secondly, discussions with my peers reflect the need to achieve long-term impact. In fact, the decisions made today regarding environmental laws will affect future generations. Youth, as the leaders tomorrow, have a vested interest in ensuring sustainable practices and policies are enacted now. Third, this requires widespread community engagement and awareness. Promoting environmental law encourages youth to engage with their communities, raising awareness about environmental issues. This involvement fosters a sense of responsibility and encourages collective action, inspiring others to participate in preserving the environment for the long term. Hopefully by now you are convinced why you as a youth member should care about environmental justice law. Now let's look at a few cases which truly had a meaningful impact in the protection of environmental rights and safety around the world in recent years. Let's start with the Living Wonders climate cases. In October 2023, the federal court dismissed cases brought by the Environmental Council of Central Queensland against the federal Environment Minister and coal companies, aiming to assess climate impacts before approving new coal and gas projects. What's the latest? Appeals have been filed to challenge this dismissal, seeking to transform environmental decision-making in Australia. Next, let's go to the League of United Latin American Citizens region case. In 2021, the Ninth Circuit mandated the Environmental Protection Agency to regulate chlorpyrifos, a harmful pesticide, after ruling it violated federal laws. Why is this important? This decision marked a significant victory for environmental justice advocates seeking to protect vulnerable communities from toxic exposures. Then we have the Environmental Justice Health Alliance and the CEQ case. This ongoing case challenges amendments to the National Environmental Policy Act regulations, arguing that they neglect climate change impacts and harm environmental justice communities. What is remarkable about this is that the plaintiffs assert these changes undermine the requirement for federal agencies to consider cumulative environmental effects. Moving to my hometown, there is the case related to Hong Kong's Clean Air Plan in 2035. China Concrete filed in their claims to the High Court in August 2022 that according to the Air Pollution Control Ordinance, its concrete batching plant did not require obtaining a special purpose license to operate. The Court of First Instance of the High Court struck out China's concrete civil claim in the end, noting all commercial operations that emits pollutants of any scale must be in possession of these licenses. By showcasing these court cases, it is our goal to show youth that indeed environmental justice can be achieved through youth advocacy, as many of these cases have garnered large-scale youth support in different ways. Now the million-dollar question is, how can we, as youth, fuel furthering future advocacy and action in the upholding of environmental justice? For Blossoming Minds, here are 5 key areas which youth can help contribute to as a pathway to directly and indirectly engage, inspire, and influence behavior in our generation. First, let's start with sustainable practices. To do so, youth need to observe local laws and implement eco-friendly practices in daily lives, such as reducing waste, recycling, and promoting sustainable consumption habits within your community. Second, as fashion is one of the biggest contributors to pollution, we should promote sustainable fashion. You should engage in initiatives that focus on sustainable fashion, educating peers about the environmental impacts of fast fashion and promoting eco-friendly alternatives, and report companies which, after research, are potentially breaking environmental laws. Third, education and awareness need to be an ongoing commitment. To do so, youth can organize workshops and discussions in schools to educate peers about environmental justice, emphasizing the disproportionate impacts on vulnerable populations and the importance of equitable solutions. Fourth, how about becoming a member of advisory committees? Join youth advisory committees, like the one organized by the Washington State Department of Health, to influence funding decisions for environmental justice projects. Finally, innovation is the key to unlocking future environmental justice. Here, join the Commission for Environmental Cooperation's annual challenge, where North American youth submit innovative ideas addressing climate change and environmental justice. Clearly, there are other ways which can be pursued, and we encourage you to seek and identify opportunities in your own hometown. From this first episode, we want to make clear that seeking the transformation of governance across areas requires systems-level change. This change needs the acknowledgement and contribution by a global multi-stakeholder community. In fact, the reasoning behind launching this project and this videocast is to create a platform where anyone with the heart for change can join and realize this change. In our next episode, we will cover the second letter L, where we will present how youth can legitimize deforestation and land use law. Thank you for tuning in. In the meantime, please do visit our website by scanning the QR code on the screen. See you next time.